fifers and drummers of the Revolutionary War. This musical heritage is represented today by the soldiers of the United States Army Old Guard Fife and Drum Corps.
It's the Brits.
Oh, the Brits are leaving. The Brits are coming. Red Brits are coming.
I hate the Brits.
USA!
The soldiers of the Fife and Drum Corps wear uniforms patterned after those of General Washington's Continental Army. In order to be easily identified, military musicians wore the reverse colors of the regiment to which they were assigned. At that time, American infantry soldiers wore blue coats with red facings. Thus, the musicians wore red coats with blue facings. The active duty musicians of today's Fife and Drum Corps honor the soldiers of the past while displaying the discipline, professionalism, and precision of today's Army to audiences around the globe.
We have guns? Let's go.
The commander of troops this evening is Lieutenant Colonel Peter Van Gel, Commander, 4th Battalion, 3rd United States Infantry Regiment, the Old Guard.
Order! Firelocks! Unport! Unbreak! Call it! Order! Order! Call it! Ready! Cut! Dress center! Dress! Call it! Dress center! Dress! Cause ready front! Ready! Front! And snap! Advance! Firelocks! Unport! And break! Call! Right! Shoulder! Or! Call! Ready! Cut!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our host for this evening's performance, Major General Trevor Bradenkamp. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as honors are rendered and remain standing through the playing of our national anthem.
Yes! I don't. You can't even. You have the lyrics. I don't know the lyrics. You got lost it during the. Do you know the lyrics?
I think it's some. Do you know? Holy shit. Look, it makes a ring. Whoa, it died!
It died.
It makes a ring once they shoot it. Oh, yeah.
What
learn this.
I'm not gonna get Challenger. Challenger made you sing this every day.
Order! Firelocks!
Please be seated.
Advance! Firelocks!
I'm quivering. You would the worst smacked your hand against you.
Once again, welcome to Joint Base Meyer Henderson Hall in this evening's performance of Twilight Tattoo.
All four. Are they gonna shoot?
Okay.
Ay, dva! Ay, dva! Guys, this is a science of World War III.
Of professional values. All this is represented in the soldiers of the United States Army Drill Team. The secret to our Army's success was, is, and continues to be unit cohesion and trust. Nowhere is that more evident than in the drill team. Members of the drill team are from all corners of the United States with a wide range of career fields. They have perfected their skills and are here to share them with you today. Ladies and gentlemen, your United States Army Drill Team! Today, the drill team is commanded by Sergeant First Class Daniel Flores from Killeen, Texas.
Damn, that is crazy.
Do not try this at home.
The drill team represents today's soldiers as well as yesterday's heroes who have proudly fought in our nation's wars and continue to serve around the world. The total army must be ready for today, modernized for tomorrow, and strengthened by close relationships with our allies and partners. Like the drill team, we build cohesive teams that are highly trained, disciplined, and fit, who are ready to fight and win in any environment. We sustain a culture of respect, trust, and discipline where everyone takes care of each other.
Just flexing.
Let him cook.
And now, the most difficult maneuver of all. The soldiers will continue to march as members from the front rank toss their rifle into the air over the formation to be caught by the soldiers in the rear rank. This is again an exercise in trust, as team members will have to put their safety in the hands of their fellow soldiers. This is the United States Army Drill Team's signature maneuver since 1958. The front to rear overhead rifle toss. Today's Army, yesterday's heroes, and tomorrow's soldiers. Your United States Army Drill Team!
I am a croissant.
Today's Army proudly welcomes people from all walks of life who are willing to serve our country. Regardless of gender, ethnicity, or heritage, the Army.
Oh my god.
part of what would become known much later as the Greatest Generation. As an Army paratrooper jumping in Normandy on D-Day, I was part of what would be known as the greatest army America had ever assembled. When the war began in '41, the Army quickly expanded from just 200,000 soldiers to over 6 million deployed around the world. My older brother is an Army artilleryman in the Pacific. My younger brother is a bosun's mate in the Navy. And my sister's a pilot in the Women's Army Air Corps, shuttling planes from the States to England. We're all doing our part, getting the job done, taking care of each other, so we can all get back home.
I joined the Army back in 1951 during the Korean War. An infantryman, trudging up and down the mountains and valleys of the Korean Peninsula. Boy, have things changed. Here in Vietnam, I'm part of the 1-7 Cavalry, but we sure don't ride horses in this cadre. For the past few years, we've been the best air mobile unit in the world, riding in the battle with helicopters. Just a few days ago, my battalion of just 450 soldiers fought a non-stop 3-day fight against over 2,000 seasoned North Vietnamese regulars. It was a hornet's nest of zipping bullets, bursting grenades, and hand-to-hand combat. But we prevailed. Our soldiers were well equipped and trained, led by some of the best junior officers and NCOs in the world. And the support we got from our helicopters and pilots using the new doctrine really paid off. The United States Army had us ready for combat.
When I enlisted in 1974, I was one of the first soldiers to come in after the draft ended and the Army went to an all-volunteer force. Looking back, I came in at a time of unbelievable change in the Army. As an armor soldier and tank commander, I spent weeks at the new National Training Center in California, learning to fight under all conditions in what I personally believe is the greatest piece of equipment ever made, the M1 Abrams tank. When Iraq invaded Kuwait in 1990, the United States and our allies responded. Iraq's army, the fourth largest in the world, was well equipped and battle tested, having fought an 8-year war with Iran. But in just 100 hours of ground combat, we achieved a stunning victory over the Iraqi forces, liberating Kuwait and demonstrating the professionalism, dedication, and high-level training of our soldiers.
I graduated from Army ROTC and was commissioned as a military intelligence officer just a few years after the 9/11 terrorist attacks occurred. It wasn't long before I found myself deployed to Afghanistan in one of the most challenging assignments of my career as part of a female engagement team. The Army adapted to fight the war on terror, not only with the weapons and tactics used in combat, but also in how it connects to the local population. The 3 women on my team helped to build trust and develop enduring relationships with the Afghan women and families we met while out of patrol. Counterinsurgency operations place unique challenges on the Army, but the generations of great soldiers always have. We continually adapt in the face of ever-changing situations we encounter here.
The United States Army is unequaled in its leadership and values, and its capabilities are unmatched. That leadership can be seen in places all over the globe and remains a source of pride for Americans and an inspiration to our allies everywhere. As the Army looks to 2030 and beyond, reshaping the force and establishing a vision for the future, our ability to deploy and sustain forces must remain second to none. Whether providing material and training support to allies and partners, continuing to respond to terrorist threats, or providing rapid response forces at home in the wake of natural disasters, the Army will always remain America's force of decisive action.
My name is Sergeant Gonzalez from Los Angeles, California. I lead a team of professionals who stand ready to defend our nation whenever and wherever called upon. Alongside our fellow soldiers in the active Army, National Guard, and Army Reserve, we continue the proud traditions of service to America that began even before our nation was born. I'm an infantry soldier, but the Army has over 200 ways to serve and realize the potential that exists in all of America's young men and women. My soldiers and I know that we are making a real difference each and every day. Together, with the joint force our allies and partners, and with the unwavering support of you, the American people, we will continue to be the nation's first line of defense for another 248 years.
At this time, we would like to recognize all members of the military community and their families that have joined us here tonight by performing the songs of the armed services. When you hear your service song or that of a loved one who has served, we invite you to stand and be recognized. The United States Coast Guard.